It tastes like emotions. It tastes like hope.
It tastes like life.
Hello, America. I mean, just look at that. It's like
Oh, Marco.
picturesque almost. Yeah, take your pictures now. Take your snapshots. There we go. Screenshot. So we're still playing some Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Kicking ass and taking electrolytes.
Gatorade.
Taking Gatorade.
Or it's probably Powerade now. I probably exhausted their supply of Gatorade.
Yeah.
Powerade's low key better.
Powerade Zero is
Yep.
really good.
Yep.
I don't
I
know
fucks
why
with
it
it.
tastes so much better.
The grape tastes so much better without all that fucking sugarness.
Whoa.
I like the blue and the orange.
We're talking about
Powerade Zeros, dude. I like them all.
I think the blue one's the best. Blue is my favorite flavor.
I like blue.
Oh,
I like
there's
orange.
a civilian there.
I like orange because it's not like sugary orange. It's actually something that tastes like I could drink it for breakfast, which I have.
That's the worst thing about artificial flavoring, though. So many of the good like fruit flavors taste like goddamn medicine.
They're just color flavors. I don't even consider them like real fruit flavor anymore. I'm just like, well, this one tastes like green. This one tastes like pink. What type of pink? Well,
just pink.
it's a special type of pink, but
It's like salmon.
It's kind of
like
hot pink, but a little bit of salmon in there.
a little bit of salmon, hint of tuna.
what else is pink though? Like a flamingo.
This
This is like a flamingo and a salmon.
can tell you about some other stuff that's pink.
Talking about those snatches. Talking about that crazy strange. Talking about that drip slit.
Ew.
I don't even know. I made that one up. I don't even know. If
Drip slip.
It's a good one though.
A drip
Yeah.
slit.
Drip slip.
That cooter, bro.
Ham
those
wallet.
A what?
Ham wallet.
Ham wallet. Yeah.
Squish mitten.
Some of those fur burgers.
Learned a lot of them from that fucking
Some of that minge, bruh.
from that Bloodhound Gang song. Was it Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo? It's a good one.
I mean, you could come up with your own name, and it would be kind of like really derogatory.
Dude, they're all really derogatory.
Well, like you could come up with your own, and it would still like it just make
Yeah.
something up. Name something and like put like a feeling to it.
Fuck man, I don't know.
A box. That is one. That is one.
Sultry roast beef.
That's salted beef.
Salted beef.
Salted beef. Oh. Fucking I'll think of some. The
Keep thinking.
let's see.
We are in the darkness.
The salty silo.
Salty silo?
Like you could say a wet hat.
Yeah.
Like, man, her wet hat. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Terrible.
But you don't know what I'm talking about. I
Yeah,
could be
right.
talking about her elbows. Like,
I'm just
oh,
gonna
her
start
wet hat.
calling them fish markets.
Fucking
Hey baby, you want me to get into that fish market of yours?
heyo. Oh,
This Sunday we do got blue laws.
women, we do know how terrible these are.
But I'm not making up for women. It could
We're
be a
not being
guy's.
serious.
It could be a guy's too.
All right.
What would be a good name for a dick?
Squish pin.
A pin cushion.
No, that's what the vagina would be.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
The pin cushion. For the squish pin, dude. Some fucking soggy pencil.
I'm thinking something that you couldn't relate the object to the actual thing itself.
Oh.
I'm thinking of like the one-eyed monster. I've heard that one, and that doesn't sound like it would be like. All right, I don't think of a penis when I think of a one-eyed monster. What the hell?
Limp
Think of a big,
weasel.
scary cyclops.
I think of a cyclops. I
I
don't
think
think
of the Odyssey.
I don't think of a dick.
Limp weasel.
Maybe. Wet weasel.
Wet weasel.
Oh shit.
Soggy weasel. Soggy.
Floppy Frederick.
Yeah, that sounds like a move you do.
It is a move.
That looks like the floppy Frederick that Raiden was doing there with those arms.
The Wiggly
Oh, don't touch
Warhorse.
me. Don't hug me, I'm scared.
That does sound like, these sound like moves now, like sex moves.
That's kind of what's going through my mind right now, because these guys are getting way too fresh with me. Yeah, I can cut your arm.
The clack and slash.
Clack and slash. Give me that Gatorade.
Whoa.
Dark and spooky down here.
There you go, that helps.
Though the night is dark and full of terrors. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Is that how it goes?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
I do, and I don't remember.
I lost interest in that show faster than I did Walking Dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Walking Dead, I lost interest in like instantly. After
What
the
do you-
first season, I was like, even into the first season, I was like, eh.
I watched
This isn't the same.
I watched up until maybe the third season. I was nah, because nothing was on at the time.
They really like,
Now I don't hardly watch any TV.
they really lost the core of what that book is.
But it's made by the same people, isn't it?
Well, I mean, the writer's
Thrones
an
or
executive
Walking Dead?
producer, but like, and he writes like an episode per season. But I mean, that's it.
Is it still gaining traction? Like people
No,
still
they're
watch it?
losing viewers
Are they?
Yep.
People
at
are,
a rapid rate. No, Walking Dead.
Oh, good.
people just watch it for Norman Reedus, and he wasn't even in the comics.
Yeah, no, not at all. They turned Carl into a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Carl's a little badass in the book.
That's probably why they're losing viewers, is because they're just like screwing up with story
Although-
elements.
Negan, the bad guy, played
Yeah.
by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he is spot on. Like, in almost like a lot of his like the talked about scenes that people will repost and stuff
Yeah.
are like word for word out the book. So that's cool. But
The Glenn's death was like
when I
perfect reproduction too, wasn't it?
yeah, well yeah, that's what I'm saying. That whole scene is almost word for word.
Oh shit.
Fucking when they ruined the governor completely, and that
Yeah.
the governor was the shit. Like
One thing that
2
really-
years after he came out, he is like top 10 best villains in like a like well respected comic magazines like poll of best villains of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He was like in top 10 or some shit like that. Only like a year or two after he came out. It's because he was that fucking good. He was really good.
One thing that really killed Walking Dead for me is after they fired the guy that was in charge of the armory
Yeah.
and got that new guy that had no idea, had no clue about guns or firearms or weapons or anything, and all the guns started showing up with scopes on backwards, and people were chicken winging,
Yep.
and fucking every other shot of Rip was him doing the fucking
Yeah.
point down from
The
way
point
up
down
up.
shot.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
That's how you break
Rick's
through
a
the
fucking
list.
badass in the book too,
Mhm.
and he's just kind of a whiny bitch in the show.
Oh, stay away. Stay
Yeah,
away.
I mean, like, if they're like supposed to be professionals, like Rick,
Rick?
who was a fucking police
Yeah.
officer,
Not
I
just a
understand.
police
I
officer, he was sheriff. wasn't
yeah, yeah. So he's like he should know what to do with guns. If other people, like random civilians, are doing fucky shit with guns, I understand, but still,
he? That was awesome.
That was pretty sweet.
just took him for a little ride there, dude.
Yeah.
The tilt-a-whirl.
Oh, and there's that one promotional image of the governor, like, clearing a hallway or something, and he's holding an AUG assault rifle and a flashlight at the same time while trying to look down the sights with his eye patch. And he's holding the gun like he's ready to, like, wipe out whoever's, like, in that hallway. But doesn't have his hand on on the trigger at all. He's got, like, his hand on the fucking flashlight, and the rest of his hand is, like, around the magazine of the gun, like, resting on the mag release. And it's just, like, the gun nerd in me is just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
It's just, I know that like some stuff is a little bit too much to fucking put on a TV show, but like the moment in the book where you see the governor like make out with his zombie daughter, is like a big character thing, and that was just not there.
They couldn't do that
Yeah.
on TV.
But at the same time, you have them like very graphically like exploding people's heads and shit too, which is worse. It's socially worse to show that, but it's realistically worse to show a head getting popped open.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you guys don't pop your heads.
Don't do it, or your hemorrhoids.
We will be.
Sometimes you just can't help it. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
The pressure
Sometimes.
is too big.
The butt bubbles, dude.
Oof.
Take care of your butt bubbles before they burst.
Yep.
And we will check you at a later date.
On the flippity flop.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
Bye.
See you later, guys.